Nothing beats the kayaks, though. With Celine Dion.
Oh, Celine.
Just losing her mind. Did you hear the kayak one?
No.
This
is... We got shit to play for you.
When the victims of Katrina are on TV, and it was 24 hours a day, I mean, everyone watched it, and all the celebrities had to get involved. Sean Penn down in the boat with his shotgun and helping people get out. And Celine Dion on Larry King starts talking and gets very emotional about this whole thing and just babbles like an idiot, like the idiot she is. She is mentally retarded with a Vegas show. That's what it is. A retard with a Vegas show.
Yeah, before the kayak one, listen to this.
You know, some people are stealing and they're making a big deal out of it. Oh, they're stealing 20 pair of jeans or they're stealing television sets. Who cares? They're not going to go too far with it. Maybe those people are so poor. Some of the people who do that, they're so poor, they've never touched anything in their lives. Let them touch those things for once.
All right, only a fucking mongoloid retard would even have a thought process like that. That they're not stealing.
Oh, you can touch this plasma TV, but you can't have it.
That's because she doesn't have a history of having an emotion. So
right.
The emotional thing to say is, man, who gives a fuck about those televisions?
Yeah.
And just, who cares? And end it. But she's trying to be so profound in her new emotion that she's discovered.
Need to touch it. No, look, Celine, let me clue you in. They don't just want to touch it. They want to take it, as many as they can, keep them bone fucking dry, so when this shit clears up, they can sell it and make a lot of fucking money. It has nothing to do. There isn't a tear in the gentleman's eye as he's like, never thought I'd touch this. Look at this Panasonic.
Yeah. Not only am I going to touch it, I'm going to take 20 pairs for myself.
Yeah.
Oh, Cleon, there's no electricity.
Yeah.
I just want to touch it, man.
I want to touch the fucking thing.
I just want to touch it.
You know something?
Touch it.
I never.
That's her emotion. She just discovered something she just didn't know she couldn't control.
It's like a science fiction movie where an emotionless robot finally gets the chip that gives him emotion. That's what she was like. She didn't know how to handle it.
What is this thing leaking from my eye? It's a tear. Yeah. Oh my God, tear.
Right now, they're praying for water. So we need to send them the water. They don't care about my check. So it's just frustrating because on our parts of the world, we're trying our best and we're expecting those people. Ooh.
Feelings. I am disturbed by these feelings. I cannot deal with this. What? I feel a pain that is not truly a pain in my midsection.
Feelings, nothing more than feelings.
Trying to forget my feelings of love. Just let them touch it. Just let them touch it. I'm sure that's all they want. Why, I'm crying.
That's what she is. You're right. She just got hit with it.
It was self-importance.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with Katrina. It was just her jerking herself off because she was feeling that way at the time.
I know you got to go on soon, but we couldn't spend any time with you without asking you, do you have any kind of thing you would like to sing that fits this moment? Is there any song in your... even if you did a little of it.
Well,
I don't want to...
Well, the only song that comes to my mind right now is definitely a prayer. I did sing that song a few years back with Andrea Bocelli.
Ah, yes.
And I cannot think about a song, about a prayer. I will do my very best, and I'll do my best. I pray you'll be alright and watch us where we go and help us to be wise in times when we don't know. Let this be our prayer when we lose our way. Lead us to a place, guide us with your grace, to a place where we'll be safe.
It was she just got hit with it.
It was self-importance.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with Katrina. It was just her jerking herself off because she was feeling that way at the time. Yeah, I'm going to tell you the one true emotion out of the whole thing, and is that goddamn Kanye West is just... right. And, but see, Michael Myers in that clip, I don't know if you ever saw that thing, and I know you guys had to talk about it many times.
Hell yeah.
But it's just like you can just... That is the pain of being phony in Hollywood. It's just... You can't deal with that. If Michael Myers called himself a comic when fucking Kanye said, and George Bush don't care about black people, I'd have started I would have laughed so hard at him trying to collect this emotion and saying that crazy shit, and then watching Mike Myers try to disconnect. It's like, motherfucker, you're a comic too.
Just start laughing.
Just
go
start
with it.
Laughing
just look at. Imagine if he turned to him and looked at him like put his eyebrows up and just went.
These people are struggling to be honest, man. That's the fucked up thing about this business. That's what's good about the radio. Is like you could just yap about some shit, be honest, and it's just it doesn't hurt. You know, you say some shit, you might say a little tsunami shit. Wrong here.
But what are you going to do? But you could be honest, but there is no honesty left. The honesty, whatever little piece of honesty anyone really wants to come out with in Hollywood, in that whole circle, has to be covered up in this armor. You know, that like it's not even honesty anymore.
But what's the drive for that? What is the root of dishonesty in terms of why can't people just say what they want?
Because
who's in charge of this new phenomenon when you can't say shit?
There are so many little interest groups now that have such a loud voice. Like, you don't need the NAACP coming after you anymore. You need, like, the fucking 125th Street fucking committee that thinks you're a fucking asshole.
You don't need the whole...
You don't need the whole shebang anymore. It's anything you say now. There is a group. You could talk about fucking anything, and there will be a group that will write a letter and be offended. And everyone, especially in Hollywood, that has careers and sponsorships, and the more corporations that get involved with stuff, the more they don't want to offend anybody.
Now, how much money would you need to have in your pockets, right, before offending anybody didn't mean shit to you? Where you felt comfortable enough to say, God, fuck yeah, I got this many millions. You know what? Blow me.
We almost have enough.
It would be a lot.
That's the beauty of satellite radio. We don't have to really worry about sponsors yet.
It's not so much money, though. It's like boredom. What am I going to do?
Yeah, we want to do this.
What am I going to do? I kind of enjoyed this job.
Let's get back on track. We got the Celine Dion.
Take it from me.
We got the kayak clip here. Let's listen in on this.
Oh, the kayak.
Patrice has
listen
never heard
to this genius.
It is, you know, when I was hearing a couple of days ago that these things are not reachable, it's too full of water. Maybe I'm too much like I'm not thinking with my head. I'm talking with my heart. Nobody can open any roofs. The helicopters flying in. Take 2 people at a time. Take a kayak. Go into those walls. There's kids being raped at night. We hear gunshots. Big guns. What's that? Those people are praying. They're walking. They're like this. Hello? Do you see us? We're dying.
Celine,
it's terrible. I do not want to talk to you about money.
Celine segue. And people are dying, and cheese, but things are floating away. How come gum? What?
Take a kayak. Go into those walls. There's kids being raped at night. We hear gunshots. Big guns. What's that?
Die! Why? They punch my teeth. They hit me and punch me. My gums, they're bleeding. She sounded like, come on.
Jerky.
I drive cab, but my teeth, they're killing me. Is this dental malpractice? Take the kayak. Get through those walls. What walls?
The walls? Smash the walls with the kayak?
Children are being raped. whipped the big guns and the what?
And this is the guy sitting there listening to that shit said, Celine, the walls? What he said? Smash the kayak against what?
Against the wall?
What?
Get the kayak. What are you going to do with a fucking kayak, first of all?
And then have the people do the kayak row?
Yeah. They're going to be rowing with the single oar.
No. You have to kneel in the kayak.
Yeah.
So that you can do the kayak row. You can't sit in the kayak. They don't know how to sit in kayak.
Kayak. Get the kayak.
Why would they take a kayak?
You can't carry a fucking, like, a butter knife in a kayak, never mind a saw to get through a roof or a wall. Take the jackhammers and heavy equipment, put them on a kayak. Why? If you're going to fantasize about what she wants to happen, how about you get a big boat in there and some fucking big helicopters? Take 2 people at a time. I think they were taking more than 2 at a time in the helicopter. That is the most uninformed jackass I've ever heard talk about that.
It was just so... her emotions were so new to the poor thing. Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious.
The Titanic is sinking. You know, get a log raft out there to help them. You know what?
And they ice pick and fur things.
Ice is. The people are freezing in the waters. Why can't we drop some warm socks for them? No, you don't understand. It's like they're in the North Atlantic. It's freezing. The ship went down and stuff. I know we have to help them. Get some hand warmers, some gloves for when they are waiting.
Take gas boilers.
They could do that.
Gas boilers.
Get some hair blowers and some generators so they can use that to dry their wet heads so they don't catch cold in the icy North Atlantic. Why?
Oh, poor thing. You gotta feel bad when
she meant well.
Brand new to emotions.
Get the ice chippers. Everyone on the front of the boat could chip the iceberg. What an underestimating idiot this woman is.
Take a kayak and the walls. But she wasn't saying what to do with anything. She was just naming stuff.
Just blurting shit out.
Kayak.
A kayak.
Walls.
Walls.
Kayak.
A kayak.
Walls.
Walls.
Onions. What, bitch, is this a recipe? You cooking soup? Take the soup.
Now mix in some parsley. The people hungry. Look, they're walking. Hello.
The word is kayak.
A kayak.
It's like basil.
Kayak.
A kayak.
Onion.
Boat.
Helicopter.
Or walls.
Walls.
Wood.
Onions.
Kayak. Wood.
Kayak.
A kayak.
Onion. Wait a minute. Kayak, wood, onion. God.
Celine, the password is kayak.
A kayak.
Okay, I'd like to play. Small boat. Help people. Walls.
2. Alternating rowing.
Helicopters.
Rapids. And black people. Huh?
Hello.
Black people. Onions.
Plasma TVs. Touch them.
Take a kayak. Go into those walls. There's kids being raped at night. We hear gunshots. Big guns. What's that?
Touch TV.
Oh, what a dope. What an ass.
I pray we'll find your light and hold it in our hearts. When stars go out each night, reminds us where you are. Let this be our prayer when shadows fill our days. Help us find a place